Welcome back to the Little Rickard Show. We're just discussing high school hoops. We just got done with the boys, and now we're going to go over the girls. District 11 Class A, they are taking 8. All those teams are over 500. The two local teams, Williams Valley and Tri Valley. Williams Valley is 5th in District 11 Class A. They're 11-8, and number 6, the 3-time defending district champ and the defending state champ Tri Valley. They're 12-9. Got to give Bob Feldy credit. Loses pretty much everybody. Turns around 12-9 record. That's pretty impressive. I think he's the best, probably the best coach, boys or girls, in the area right now. So hats off to him for the job he's done with that program. He brought that up from bottom of the barrel to state champion. Numerous district titles. He's done a phenomenal job. So, Marion Catholic, everybody knows how good Marion is, a powerhouse there. They're number 1 right now. They're 16-1. And Pottsville Nativity, they are 3rd in Class A, District 11, 14-6. Notable teams in District 11, AA, they're only taking 3. Pine Grove, we play them in football. They're in the Tri-Valley League, but they're in the Skolco League for other sports. They're 3rd seed. They're 13-7. And the number 1 seed right now is Minersville. They're 19-1. They're having a phenomenal year. District 3 Class A, the rankings right now, this is after Saturday's game, as were the boys. Harrisburg Christian, they're number 1 right now, and they will be number 1. They have that solidified. Number 2 is Lancaster County Christian. They're 16-2. Halifax is 3rd at 15-5, and then the following teams: York Christian, Steel High is 5th, Harrisburg Academy, Greenwood, Veritas Academy, Upper Dauphin is 9th, Mount Calvary Christian 10, Lidditz Christian 11, and Antietam is 12. And then you have New Hope still has a chance. Lebanon Catholic, I think they're done. But New Hope still has a slight chance to get in. That's all on that. They're taking 10 from Class A. No, they're taking 12, excuse me. I'm sorry. 12 from Class A. So Antietam is a 12 seed. They're taking 10 in AA, and right now, DeLone's number 1. York Catholic is 2. Ole Valley's 3. Camp Hill 4. Baylorville 5. Topahawken 6. Annville Clinton 7. Hanover 8. Brandywine Heights 9. And McDevitt is 10th. And those will be your 10 teams. Peckway Valley, they're not getting in. Newport's down in, they're out of it as well. AAA, they're taking 18, and right now Susquehannock's number 1. Palmyra, the defending champ, is 2. Greencastle Antrim, unbeaten, they're 3rd. Fleetwood 4th. Lancaster Catholic is 5th. Berks Catholic is 6th. Then you got West York, Middletown, Conrad Weiser, Susquehanna, West Perry, Eastern York, Elko, Hamburg, Gettysburg, Donegal, Trinity, and Northeastern. Quad A, they're taking 20. Manheim Township, unbeaten, number 1. Dover 2. Cumberland Valley 3. Wilson 4. Cedar Crest 5. Mechanicsburg 6. Then you got Lebanon, Dallastown, Red Lion, Central Dauphin, Hempfield, Cocalico, New Oxford, Governor Mifflin, CD East, Muhlenberg, Exeter, Lancaster McCaskey, LS, and Hershey. So there you have it. That's the current power ratings for the local area teams. Now we're going to go to college quick. You can put Syracuse now after the night 22-0. They're unanimous number 1. And they proved they're number 1 Saturday night when they beat Duke in overtime. I caught the end of that game. For Duke, I told this to a Duke fan today. They're not going to win another title by hoisting up 40, 45 3-pointers. They hoisted up 40, 45, 40, between 40 and 45 threes on Saturday night. I'm old school. You got to have some kind of a post game. And Duke don't have it. And that's kind of what North Carolina's problem is right now. Their lack of a, well, that's one of many issues. Lack of a dominant post game. They don't have a superstar. Period. There's a couple guys that could be superstars. They've won 3 in a row, so there's time will tell. They got Duke this weekend, I believe. So we'll see see if they're coming out of it, where they're at as of right now, as to being a tournament team. But you got to tip your hat to Syracuse. They're playing good ball, right? They're playing good ball, and it was impressive. Yeah, they didn't put the points up, but it don't matter to pull out a win after an emotional game Saturday night. Tip your hat to them. They're clearly the number 1 team in the country. Arizona, they're number 2. The top 12 from the AP and the U.S. coaches poll, I got no problems with. They're pretty much dead on. I got no. The coaches poll has Wichita State number 2, and they're unbeaten, and I have no problem. I don't have a problem with that because Wichita State have won. They have 1 win against a top 15. They got 5, and they beat Indiana State, who has a really good record. They beat St. Louis. That's their top 15 win. Arizona's got 2 wins against the current top 15. So I got no problem with the coaches poll what they have, and it's pretty similar to the AP. Florida's AP has Florida 3rd, Arizona's 3rd, and the coaches Florida. So the top 4, you can put from 2 to 4 in any order. I got no problem. San Diego State number 5. That's a legit 5. They lost to Arizona by 9 earlier in the year, and they have 2 wins over the top 15 currently, the current top 15s, and they're legit. Villanova, they're 6, Cincinnati 7, Kansas 8, Michigan State 9, Michigan 10, Duke is 11, and Creighton is 12. Now the coaches poll has Louisville at 10. I don't have a problem with that, and because the AP poll have Louisville at 14. St. Louis is 13. Coaches poll has St. Louis 15. Louisville, so they got Texas is at 15. So you can put the top 12. You can put them in any particular order, especially the top 4. I don't have a problem. Iowa State 16, Iowa 17, Kentucky 18, Oklahoma State is 19, Virginia 20, Oklahoma 21, UConn 22. Now Gonzaga 23. I would not have them in the top 25. They have not beaten anybody of significance. From the schedule, from what I've seen, their opponent, I would not have them 20. I would not even have. They have the coaches poll has Gonzaga 20. This year, I would not put them in the top 25 right now. They can go on a tournament run. They can do that. Then they are a legit program, but right now they wouldn't be in the top 25. Memphis is 24, Pitt 25. Now the coaches poll, they have Wisconsin 24, Ohio State 25. I really don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with either of them. Although Ohio State has been struggling as of late, so you maybe be able to question Ohio State being in the top 25, but as of right now, I have no problem with the AP and the coaches poll, the top 25. I got no problem. that's all I have for tonight. So coming up in future weeks, I'm working on a baseball preview. I will give you a hint. I've done the American League East division. I have the Red Sox winning that division. After that, well, you just have to wait until I come out with that. But I have the Red Sox right now winning that division. I don't foresee anybody beating them. Uh, they said Jeter's working out. He's ahead of schedule in his rehab. Uh, he's seen. I think he's done. He's going to be done after this year. So that gives you a little hint where I have the Yankees. Uh, we'll have some hockey down the road here, maybe this week sometime. We'll have more. We'll talk more. We'll talk more basketball. Get in heavy duty basketball here. Uh, that's all I got. I don't know. There's not much more. It's a slow night tonight. So, uh, so until we meet again, this is Lowell Rickert saying good night. Have a good rest of the week. I'll let you know when I'll do another one of these. Uh, I'm very surprised at how many likes I'm getting on this page. It seems everybody seems to like it, and I very much appreciate it. I think I did a good thing by making the page on Facebook for this content. I'll try also to do some advertisements for local businesses and stuff. Give them free pub. So again, thank you and have a good night.